We're in today with Nvidia Quadro 6000. This is the answer from Nvidia to that Fire Pro V9800. This video card was released in 2010. It's got 448 shaders, DirectX 11 compatible, with 6GB of VRAM GDDR5, 384 bits bus width, 574 MHz on the core clock with 747 MHz on the memory. I'm gonna pair it up with this i9 10 gen. We're gonna see how this Quadro is doing. Seriously, I remember last time that Fire Pro V9800 was loud. Actually, let's see how this Quadro is. Seriously. Alright, let's start with Fortnite and see how it's running in performance mode. 1080p, everything is on low details. Let's jump in and see how it's running comparing it to that 9800. Out of the bat, I have problem with the fan. Apparently 77, 78 degrees. Woo! This video card is getting hot, you know. I think the thermal paste is bananas and I will have to check it out and see if it's dry or... I don't know, I think the thermal paste is dry. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna test it and see how it's running like this. And 78 degrees, you know, it's a Quadro. I'm not complaining, you know, but 90, 91, 94% load on the core can give you sometimes this type of, how should I say, problem. 100 FPS with the Quadro 6000. Getting a problem here. It's overheating and I don't like it. But it's working really nice. Like the performance overall, 100 FPS on average, 31 on minimals and 75 on 1%. Good numbers. The CPU is not loaded, 10 gig of system RAM. It's kind of good, you know. And overall, the GPU, it's on point with it. I'm not gonna lie, everything is good with it. The average is good. The minimals is good. The 1% is good. It gives me like minimals is more important, like 43 on this situation. But there's no code load on the video card. There is barely any system RAM used with this video card in Fortnite, but it's performance mode DirectX 11, so can't complain here. But overall, it's exactly what I need. Thank you for hollow chest. Yes. 3 bananas. So in my case here, it's kind of good. I have to. That's the only problem, the temperature. I imagine even if it's got a new thermal paste, I mean, it still overheats. Let's jump into PUBG and see how it's running on 1080p. I think this advanced graphics, 70% render scale, very low, 1080p. I think this will be kind of fantastic to see how it's running with this video card. Holy bananas, how it looks, how it works. It's actually the same thing like that V9800, but it's 74 degrees. Oh my god, look at the fan. 86% load on the fan. Ooh. I mean, this is a Fermi, you know? It's like asking a Fermi video card, hey, can you run a little cooler? Yeah, you can ask a Fermi to run cooler. Seriously, 90 degrees. It's an average for a video card like this, like 40, 60 FPS on average, and it's actually doing similar with that V9800. Seriously, remember, it's like 50, 60 FPS on 1080p. Not bad, exactly. Look, see the same thing. I'm actually curious on the system. 9.3 gig of system RAM used. It's not bad for the system, you know, but it's only used 20% on the CPU. Barely any 10 gig of system RAM used. I'm not gonna say this is an ideal CPU for this game. In this situation with this video card, considering this is a 2010 video card. But overall, the system, I think you can play PUBG with a different type of CPU that is not an overkill like this. I think a brand new i3 with this video card will do the job. Okay, so in Farlight, I got smooth with very high. That's theoretically performance mode, and we're gonna see how it's running with this video card. Yeah, 50% loaded. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, let's see how 240 FPS with 90% load on the core. That's actually good, you know, but there's no VRAM utilization, 1.3, it's okay, you know, it's not that bad. 85 degrees, look at this, the thermal paste is new, you know, I changed the thermal paste and it's still overheating. But remember, this is a Fermi Quadro, you know, it's like asking GTX 480, you know, to be cool, but hey, this is a normal temperature if you're asking me. 1.6 gig of VRAM utilized here with 1080p with smooth details. You know, this is not the right, how shall I say, the right quality, but it's the right performance for this. If you're locking the FPS, I'm 100% you'll never have this problem because you know, is 240 FPS, and it's a 2010 video card. And this way, I think this is one of those games that allows you to play with an old video card like this, because there's not a lot of games that you have on the list if you want to use an old mammoth like this. I mean, come on, back in the days with 2010 with video cards like this from Fermi, you got what, 1.5 gig of VRAM. And this has 6 gig of VRAM. Explain to me, what does this video card utilize that? Seriously, I'm guessing CAD application will be ideal considering the age. Alright, GTA 5 is one of those games that needs to be played on this video card. It's the same era, 10 DirectX. Actually, we can put it on DirectX. Should I put it on DirectX 11? We need to use that VRAM. Let's see if we can actually use that VRAM. Usually put it on normal details to see how the GPU is performing, but I got 6 gig of VRAM and I want to see if I can utilize it. I'm gonna put DirectX 10 with maximum details, you know. I had DirectX 10, you know, and my little head said, you know what, max out the game and see if you can utilize that VRAM. So that's exactly what I've done in GTA 5. Now, with this in mind, look at this. I get 3.5 gig of VRAM utilization, you know, maximum core. That's not okay. Maximum core load, and only how much? 10% load on the system, on the CPU. I mean, if you want to play GTA 5 with a video card like this, you don't need this CPU. 10 gig of system RAM, that's 16 gig, it's okay. Averaging with 25 on minimals and 31 on 1%. Not the ideal numbers, you know, for GTA. Okay, so what I can do with this maximum details, I can go in settings, advanced graphics, and maybe put it to 0.8 on the render scale. Let's see. Can we recover our FPS? 40? No. I think I have to put it on 50% because it's a lot of details here, and let's see. 60 FPS, yes. So maximum details with DirectX 10 with 50% render scale. I think we can achieve playable FPS because the minimals and 1% were not good. Okay, it looks bananas. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do, I will activate in graphics. I'm gonna put FXA, bit rounder. Not a lot of pixelation. Okay, so it looks like a console, if you're asking me. But it's working, you know, 60 FPS, maximum details, 50% render scale is doing the job. You know, 3.3 gig of VRAM used, apparently dropped when I put the render scale lower. You can actually see even the VRAM is lower now, 3.3 gig of VRAM. Temperature is not okay, 81 degrees. But I keep forgetting this is a Fermi video card, and yeah, this is actually a good temperature. Even though the thermal paste is good, it doesn't matter. Apparently, still overheats. Oh my god, what an ugly car. I don't want that car. Please don't give me the car. Don't give me the car. No car, please don't give me a car. Please don't give me a car. No car, no car. No, t-shirt. All right, let's see Counter-Strike, how it's working with this. I tried to put everything on low details here, and this is good. Nice performance. Everything is top-notch with this. I'm not gonna lie, this is very compelling when working really nice with this video card. This is the only thing that matters. 100 FPS on average, you know. Yo. Why? 6 HP. Look at me. I'm playing CSGO Counter-Strike 2 with an old video card. Oh, can I get a heal? Yes, heal. Yeah. Kind of impressive how it's working. I wish I was smart enough to put the display port straight to the monitor so I can benefit from 100 FPS. Because it's not bad to have 50 FPS in display port. Oh, Quadro 6000 is pushing 89 FPS in this game. Low details though. Can't expect too much from a video card like this. You know, 50 FPS on minimal, 68 on 1%. It's doing the job with all details. Oh, everybody's there. 68 on minimal. Not bad. Definitely we need to go in World of Tanks and see how it's running with this video card, because it's same year, you know, medium details. And I think it's gonna do similar like we did with the V9800. Let's see. On this occasion, apparently we are getting, I think, a little better, you know. 70-80 FPS we had last time. Maybe it's working with 10 FPS more. You know, but it's in the same range, you know. If it's under 100 FPS, then it's similar with the previous video card that we tested. The V9800, apparently that's the deal. I'm so happy to have them together, because I couldn't tell the story properly. Seriously. Though I have 6GB of VRAM available, I don't think I can push it to the limit, because 99% on the core load. So if I put more details, it will lag. The bottleneck is real with the core here, and it's not worth it. I really like how the video card is performing. There's no problem with this video card, even though it's so old. Apparently, it's still holding. And he's doing the job. Similar with the V9800, seriously. Okay, Wreckfest on 1080p with low details. I don't even know what's going on here, but I'm 100% I can actually do the job with this video card. Oh my god, it's lagging. 40-50 FPS. Whew. Oh my god, what the is going on? Why did I thought it was a joke with the combine. Seriously, I thought it was a joke, but apparently it's not a joke. It's very choppy. I got so horrible minimals here. I'm not benefiting from this video card. 6GB of VRAM doesn't help me. It doesn't do nothing. 1.5GB of VRAM only used. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this is a very unique experience to see with this video card. What the you can roll it over. I mean, I know that you can roll over a combine, you know, but I didn't know you can literally roll it over in a game. I don't have proper FPS that it's required for this game to win. 32 on minimals is not okay. 45 okay on 1%, but yeah. Oh my god, I managed to roll it over. The GPU actually did the job, comparing it to the V9800. I think the video card is similar with that one, but they both got VRAM that is not used. I mean, the only time I came close to actually using the VRAM when I maxed out GTA 5, so I'm thinking that if I would have done the same thing in with that ATI V9800, I think I would have reached the same performance, like 30-40 FPS. But on the other side, the 6GB of VRAM, it's useless. Barely reach 4GB of VRAM with this video card, and it will bottleneck, so there is no chance. I think only some custom application it's managing to use this video card at maximum, even though it's got 384 bits bus width, DirectX 11 support. It doesn't have a very powerful core and a fast memory, so that's the only problem. It's a Fermi based video card from 2010, and you cannot expect quite a lot from it, but I'm very happy to have it, very happy to show you how it's working. And maybe in the future you can find one chip so you can make up your mind. If you manage to find a chip, it's worth it. If not, just leave it there, you know. It just makes a lot of heat and noise, and yeah, not very efficient, but nevertheless awesome video card. Actually, it's an awesome video card, but it needs to be cheap in order to have it.